What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments, back with another late night video. And today in that market, things got real. You know, it says day P&L 0 because this video actually after midnight. I was busy. I didn't get to make my normal YOLO update video between 4 p.m. and midnight, but we was down like $1,000 a day, like $900 a day. You know what I'm saying? We actually rolled some of our calls at the highs, made a few $100, but then the market decided to tank again and knock us down again. And I'm gonna tell y'all the strategy, how I'm gonna play it, and everything like that. So before we get into the Palantir position, we got to explain why the market was down today. So today, we had a bad consumer confidence report, and I believe it was another data point that came out today that had the market sell off. So, over here at this channel, we've been going through it for the past few days because we got the Trump announcement that they were possibly going to cut the government defense spending by 8%, which had Palantir selling off. We started to recover from that, and I actually made some money on some of them calls I bought yesterday. But then the weak number comes out and drags the entire market down, and Palantir goes down another 4%, as does a lot of market. So first, with the Palantir position, as you can see, they done hit me over the head. So y'all see I got these November calls because the ones I bought yesterday, they were actually up. I think it was actually up like 20% or so. So I sold those, caught myself taking a tad more risk, rolling them to November. Boom, we got hit up, hit 30-something%. This one is down 45%, same thing. I had made like probably 40, maybe 50%. I had a call that was 200, sold it for 300. Rolled it, bought this one for 183. Boom, hit that as well. So that's where we at with that. We got this QQQ put. That's QQQ put. This Palantir put. This flat. So if they decide to want to keep tanking, we're gonna start making money off that put and possibly add to them. Anyone who watches this channel, you know what we do in these sell-offs, man. We'll trade the puts. We'll day trade the puts. We buy shares with the money, and every time we hit a major level, we're gonna try to add the calls. So that's what we're gonna do with that position. Meanwhile, like I said, the rest of the market started getting hit up. That's kind of why I decided not to add to any of some of my riskier positions, because I know I was listening to Martin Shkreli. He said something real. He said the top, the big dogs, the way they do it is, if you know a guy that, let's say, got $500 million worth of Palantir, that dude's down 10% a day, 50 million, 20%, 100 million. He's getting it off his books, so he's taking that L. You, as a trader in the next room, you're looking at him and you're grouping everything together like, all right, what other stocks roll crazy like Palantir? Oh my God, I'm in HIMS. Oh my God, I'm in Robinhood. Not that these are bad companies, but the market's going risk off. It seems like they're punishing the stocks that have been riding. So what do I need to do? Get out of that. Boom. So next thing you know, we see a continued sell-off of other stocks this road as well. Then on top of that, we get the bad data points and we got a sell-off. So, Serve and Symbiotic are down as well. Tesla fell today. I did add some Tesla before it fell like that. VOO added to that. We up to $865 worth of Tesla and $785 worth of VOO. So maybe we could get up to 1,000 in each of those, during this crash. That'll be good. Vistra Energy down, didn't add to it yet. Walmart, I did add $5 to Walmart today. Did add $5 to Walmart today. Let's see what else we got out here. Oklo got hit up. Now y'all see why I'm very careful with Oklo calls. Back down to 38. We adding on that dip. I actually might be buying the calls here at some point, but we're gonna let it play out. Nvidia fell down to 134. We still got Nvidia. Let's see. MicroStrategy, iBit fell as well because I was reading there was some sort of major rug pull. I actually got looked that up in the crypto game. If you're into crypto, let me know what y'all think about that. Meta's down. IBM fell today. We only up 11% on Robinhood. First dip we bought, HIMS dip, man. HIMS fell 25% because they're about to buy a company, which is what happens because they're going to be spending money. It's going to come out their balance sheet, so they sell the stock off. But this could actually be bullish for HIMS long term. And I'm actually hearing something about the GLP-1s. They lessen the restrictions, so people are down HIMS. We bought a little bit of it at the low. We already up 20%. We're gonna see if we bounce or not tomorrow. We was up more than that. I was up like 30, 40, 50. I maybe should have day traded and took it, but we'll see what happens with him. Now we're in a sell-off right now, but that brings me to an interesting point for Grab. Remember, we said yesterday Grab missed earnings, but even the analysts felt like they was sandbagging. I remember Mitt basically said they was on the earnings call asking, y'all got sandbagging. And then after the earnings, one of the analysts raised the price target because they're like, we feel like they're sandbagging. So we bought another Grab call yesterday, and we actually up on that already. We're still up on Grab, and I actually wanted to say something. Due to our current sell-off being Trump related, a lot of overseas stocks are not necessarily experiencing that pain. That's why Grab was still up today, because Grab Southeast Asia. Another play I'm thinking about doing, and it's going to be just a trade for me. This is definitely going to be just a trade for me. Alibaba, you know, they dropped the large language model right after DeepSeek. I had called it to my friend. We really could have traded, but anyone who knows me, I'm kind of biased against China because I done been in China stocks before. I done made a lot of money in China stocks, but I know it could end at any second. So Alibaba is a great company. It's actually undervalued, and right now the sentiment's in their favor. Xi Jinping is not standing in their way, but at the same time, you got to be careful. But they were actually up 4.5% today because they're like they're one of the AI leaders over there. And you know, if you want to, you know, get some money while the U.S. is going through its situation, Alibaba might be a good pick. But I would only advise it as a trade. I wouldn't necessarily advise holding it long term, even though it's a great company, because we don't know what can happen in China. But I just had to say that about Asia real quick. So yeah, down on Google. Salesforce, they got earnings next week. I actually want to see how that plays out. Kava got hit up. We down 18% on Kava, man. Might be time to add to that. I'm gonna do some more research on that. Chemical got hit up. ARM got hit up. App 11 got hit up. Ooh, we might need to add to App 11. We only bought our first $5 worth of App 11, and now it's down 19%. This is one of the reasons why y'all see me adding things $5 at a time, $10 at a time, $5 at a time. Because when you end up in situations like this, you don't want to just dump all your position in. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we down on there are new positions. So like App 11, we put $5 in it. Let's see, Kava, we only got $24 in it, and now it's finally starting to sell off. So we could double down, do our research, make sure it's just market related, it's not stock related, and then we can add. You see what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do for the rest of this video, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go through stocks and charts like normal, but we're gonna talk about like a lot of the things I'm gonna do about this dip, because when it first started off, I wasn't worried about it because it was just a Palantir problem. It was just a Palantir problem. What's up, man?
Right back. Oh, you go to the store, let me know, man. I'll give you $5.
All right.
I want to give me 2 bills.
All right. I ain't finna go yet. I was doing the video. Yeah. Hello? All right, I got it. Hello? Yeah. But, yeah, man. Dude, stop me. But anyway. Dang, I lost my track of thought. But anyway, during the sell-off, we trying to figure out what our strategy is going to be. So, the way I see it right now is, it's a few things we could do. We could either sit here, take it, add to the shares, add to the calls, buy the dip, or like usual, we can do something about it. Like I was saying before my man pushed up, what's happened is, all right, when it was just Palantir selling off because of Trump saying what he was saying, that was a Palantir situation. The market wasn't necessarily selling off yet. Now, today, we actually get the market selling off because consumer confidence is bad because they're scared of tariffs and other numbers came in bad. So now we got like us a catalyst. Am I thinking it's just bear season? I'm not necessarily sure, because we do have NVIDIA reporting next week, and if they beat, that could bring the market back up. But you know, we just gonna be doing a lot of strategizing. So anyway, let's go through these stocks. Let's see. We got, yeah, everything was down today. Like I said, Supermicro 5.4, NVIDIA 4%, Tesla 4.6%, Palantir 4.6%, QQQ was 2, SPY was 1.7. So like I said, we kind of got the worst of it over at Palantir because we started selling off before the broader market sold off. So we was already getting hit up, and then when it's time for the broader market to fall, we got to fall with them too. So it's good though. We kind of in line with the other stocks. It's not like Tesla's down 4%, we down 15. It's not like that type of situation. SoFi fell down 5.72%. All the quantum stocks fell today. Oklo fell today. Robinhood fell today. Rocket Lab fell. HIM's, oh yeah, HIM's 25%. I told y'all about that. Baba was 5.72%. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, if y'all, you know, if you're trying to get away from the U.S. sell-off for a little bit. It might be a good trade over there. I'm just saying I might do it, I might not. It depends on what the options cost. I might just trade puts instead, but I'm just putting that out there because I know a lot of y'all, you know, this channel is based on my portfolio, but you got to remember this entire portfolio comes from like $700-800 worth of Palantir calls. That's why we so overweight Palantir, because I've been buying, I was trading Palantir options between the $10 and $20 range. Basically, once we hit the $20 range, I've been buying little shares with the profits ever since. And that's why I have so many shares of Palantir. So I don't want people to watch my portfolio and think, oh, I need to overweight Palantir, put most of my money in Palantir. No. The only reason I'm overweight Palantir like this is because I bought a bunch of it when it was cheap, and now it's blown up. So it's a very large position. But I know a lot of y'all listen to what I say and y'all make moves on your own, because you know the purpose of this channel is not to just only look at what I'm doing in my specific portfolio, because like I said, I'm overweight things. There are stocks I like that I can't necessarily afford to buy the calls on. So, you know, I know one of my subscribers said they made 200-some% on Rigetti. I hope y'all took them gains, or at least got your principal out before this sell off today. But that's what this channel's all about. It's about, yeah, look at what I do and, you know, see how I'm playing it, see my sentiment. But I also want y'all to, you know, like when I call that Tesla order block, if you that type of person, you know what to do, you got the training, you ain't scared to take the risk. That's what I do it for. Like that Nvidia that we called out. I didn't buy it, but I know a lot of people did. But anyway, let's keep looking at these stocks. So GameStop was down 2.29%. I'm actually putting GameStop on watch list again because they're doing too much. They're doing too much, y'all. People still think GameStop a meme stock, and I understand why. But as someone who's involved in that short squeeze, it's a lot of factors going on. GameStop made $4 billion or so, $4 billion, and they still got it in cash ever since that short squeeze. That's why their company can't go bankrupt. And we've been waiting to see how they're going to deploy it. They was talking about buying Bitcoin last week, and I'm hearing they bought Alibaba, or they're going to buy $1 billion worth of Alibaba as well. And they just went profitable. So GameStop might not be the same old meme stock that everybody's talking about. So I just want all y'all to keep your eyes on that. I'm not saying trade it or nothing like that, but I'm keeping my eyes on that because they're starting to do a lot. Let's see. SoundHound was down 5% today. Let's see. Grab was up 2.4. Cloudflare was down 2.8. Tempest was down 11. Nebis was down 13. Cameco was down 6.5. Like, Serving Somebody was down 6 and 8. GEO was down. Basically, the whole market was down. Even Target was down. Everybody was down today. Everybody was down today. So let's look at some charts. Let's see what happened on Palantir. How they go left for us this time. Let's see what happened. So, all right. Looks like we went into that bearish fair value, fell out of it. But as far as, you know, it sucks for my cause. But for all my shareholders, I know a lot of y'all just hold Palantir shareholders. This really ain't that bad. We're holding the $100 area pretty well. We tried to go under it and we just wick right up immediately. I know they don't show it on the chart, but there's a fair value gap between this 99 and like this 84, basically the 184 area. That's our earnings gap, which also create a fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. If we fall in there, I'd be looking at that for support, but we're holding support right now. We're holding this $100 level. We're like 101.35 right now. So, you know, we'll see what happens on Monday. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we bounce because we've been down so many days in a row, but I also wouldn't be surprised if things continue to sell off because, you know, we actually got a catalyst now. And that's what I was actually meant to say before I got cut off a second ago. We've got a catalyst now, so we got a reason to potentially buy some puts. The reason I didn't go crazy with puts, the first day Palantir fell because it was a Palantir specific thing. They're saying things about contracts in the government that affect Palantir. But now that, you know, people are getting more not confident in general, we might be able to make some money off some puts, you know, buy more shares with the money and rinse and repeat. Anyone who watched this channel, y'all done seen me go through more dips than this. Y'all done seen me go through like 2 dips in the past 2-3 months. So, you know, this ain't nothing to us. This is nothing new. I'm gonna show y'all how to handle this, show y'all how it's done. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next stock. Let's go to Nvidia, man. We was just saluting Nvidia for getting back to 140. Oh, they tried to do their thing. So they tried to make it out their bearish fair value gap. Got it like 141, fell back down into a smaller bullish fair value gap. That's actually interesting because we're still in this bearish fair value gap, but we got the smaller bullish one. We crossed up. I'm gonna see if we bounce. Like I said, I'm looking at the macro, and actually Nvidia's earnings next week, So, you know, the chart really doesn't matter with the earnings being next week. If I was trying to plan video earnings, though, I would either buy it here or I'd wait for it tanked again and buy it there. Because if they beat, it could be sweet. And last but not least, let's look at Tesla. Let's look at, ooh, that's sweet. That's sweet right there. Once again, you know what I've been noticing? When we hit these major order blocks, it's always a sentiment thing. So I noticed it when I called NVIDIA and Tesla. Like, you know, we got bad news that got us here. So you got to take everything with a grain of salt because it could sell off, obviously, because we got bad news. But they pushed us right back to the levels where we bounced at last time, people. We right back at those levels. I think the low is, what, 330? They got us back at 337. If they go lower than that, no, the low is not 330. The low is 325. If they break that, now it could fall for real. If they break that, we could go down to 300, like I was saying last time. And if we fall below 300, oh, we into the abyss. They're saying we're going straight down to 250. But like I said, I'm not even worried about Tesla for the entire 2025. I'm buying it for the robots, hopefully in the coming year. So I'm just trying to take advantage of this Tesla dip as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be watching the markets heavy next week. I actually might be doing some day trading next week. I got that one Palantir put, bought another put on another account. Those are the ones I'm gonna see if they go to zero. If the sell-off speeds up and I get a chart entry, I actually might be day trading some puts, trying to make some money, you know what I'm saying? Looking for entries for my calls. Longer term, I want to see how these earnings go next week. Salesforce got earnings and NVIDIA, if I'm not mistaken, amongst many others. So what we're gonna be doing next week, we probably gonna be getting active with the trades. I'm gonna probably do some charting videos soon. I might start doing like a pre-market YOLO update type of thing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna segment that. Maybe show you some of the trades I'm thinking of, or a midday or something like that. But anyway, it's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. My bad about the after midnight video. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all what I was up though, so down. So you know, it was down like 1,900. I normally like to show y'all it when it's still moving, but it's late. But anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Y'all be safe during this sell-off, and I'm gonna show y'all every moment of it.